Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. So today we're back to working on a little house on the Prairie Journal. I bet you thought I'd never get back to this thing. I kind of thought I wouldn't either. I was just trying to make it through until the whole last week was over. Now I'm kind of back and the schedule has lit up. I just said that out loud, didn't I? Oh boy. Well, we'll see what happens now. So I had to kind of catch myself up with where we were and what we were doing here. So the last thing we did was we added this little paper clip here. So on these pages that are just the coffee or tea dyed, I don't even know how I dyed them, papers. I dyed those years ago, seriously, probably 3 years ago. I haven't dyed coffee paper. I keep trying to call it. I just did it. I called it coffee paper. Copy paper. I'm trying to keep those a little more blank this time. I used to fill them in with stuff, and they're so pretty, and I'm trying to keep them blanker so that there is journaling space, because after all, that's what this is about. So I'm looking at what's next in our book here. And there's this pretty page here where they're guess camping out. I'm not sure. Yeah, nobody lived in the little house. They were just camping out. So I'm just going to tear around this one and I'm going to put it down here. It's not going to be anything, just a little picture here. And leave that blank. The rest of the page blank. So I need my water brush, which should be up here, and they are nowhere to be seen. That is strange. I don't know what I've done with them. Oh, I see them. I moved them. I moved them. Me and my constant moving things. I know I've said it before, but I'm sure there's very few people on here that watched all my videos, but when my husband and I first got married, he was an over-the-road truck driver, and he used to get so mad he'd come home in the middle of the night and trip over things, because I was always rearranging furniture and moving things around. I got bored with it. And you know, back then we didn't have as much to keep us busy. We didn't have the internet, that's for sure. And not a lot of TV channels. And I just had one little baby to take care of. So, you know. And when she was little, we lived away from family, so I didn't have a lot to do, so I rearranged furniture. I'd take her, put her in our stroller. My friend and I would put our babies in our stroller. We'd go walk the mall. I'd put where we lived had tennis courts. I'd put her. When she got a little bit older, she had this little thing she'd play on. I'd put her out on a tennis court, let her play on that. It's just, I don't know. There's only so much you can do, you know. So I'd rearrange furniture. I don't even know how I got to talking about that now. Oh, because I rearrange this room all the time. That's how I got to talking about it. I'm sitting here thinking, how did I get on that subject? I always say I turn on the camera and my mouth starts moving, and I never know what I'm going to say. I should say, hi, Michaela, hi, Avery, hi, Audrey, because they watch all my videos. I think Katie started watching them too. I think she's found them on her tablet. I don't know why they won't watch my videos, except for they miss Grandma, and I miss them. It's hard living far away from my grandkids. I know a lot of you know all about that, don't you? You know about living far away. It's hard on us. We're not supposed to live far away from them, are we? Not that I believe in everything that happened on plantations. I do not. I do not believe in it at all. But I would love to live in a big old plantation house where my kids lived in one wing and I live in another wing and the other kids lived in another wing. But I don't want the rest of the stuff to happen. No, I just want the house. I don't want any of the other stuff. I just want the house where we all have our own wings and my grandkids are like there. You know what I mean? I want that kind of, you know, where families all stayed together. Generations lived right there together, but it's not possible because there's no way to make that living without the other, I guess. And I don't want that. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Please don't think that I do. I don't believe in that. Not at all. I used to watch Sister Wives. Don't believe that either. I mean, I believe in everybody living their own lifestyle. I should say that, because that's not hurting anybody with them. But, well, I don't know about the kids, but anyway, I don't get into politics. I don't want to go there. But when he was talking about wanting to build that house where everybody had their own wings, you know, that big old house he was talking about, I thought, oh, wouldn't that be nice? Each of my kids could have their own wing, and we could have our own wing, and then it had that big meeting room in the middle, and I thought, oh, that would be wonderful. Everybody could come and go without the other ones knowing, and the other ones could come and go. Yeah, I like that idea. Let's build that. Of course, we got to make his income to do it. And everybody's got to decide where we're going to live and agree on it. And I don't think that's going to happen. Because one daughter, her family would say, we're living here, and the other daughter would say, we're living here. And, well, that wouldn't work, because one son said, no, this is where I grew up. One son said, no, this is where I grew up. Okay, and they're only an hour and a half apart from each other, but still. I'd say monkey in the middle, let's live here. Okay, so this one I thought we would make a pocket here and have this here. I think. Let me look through here and make sure. Let me look through here, because that's like smack dab after that. Here, I can let you see the pictures I'm looking at, couldn't I? Let's make sure that's what we want to do. Oh, here we have the horses pulling across the river. We could do that and make a pocket. I don't want to go too far ahead, because now we're getting into the house building. So we want to get crossing the creek in here. Oh, I think I took off with my picture. Yep, it's on the bottom. So we either want the ferry crossing or the horse. Well, I think I'm going to go with this one. I think I am. Okay. The reason being is because that's something that happened a lot, and yeah, I think I'm going to do that one. Okay, so I'm going to cut this one down, or tear it down, I suppose I should say, to where it needs to be. Maybe I should make sure that's straight there, get it somewhat straight. Somewhat. It won't be perfect. Alright, this back in here. Put this off to the side. Don't want to take a lot more off of this. Well, I mean, off the sides. I didn't need to take as much off the left as I did. I don't know what I was thinking. Now, we won't take very much off of this side. I made it hard on myself, but it's okay. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I think I can. I think I can. All right. So we'll keep that in case we want some words on it, like Pat and Petty, Pet and Patty. Is that what they were? Pet and Patty? Pet's on there. Yeah, Patty's on there too. So we might use some of those words because those are important. Now, what I was thinking is, turn that the wrong way. Which way was that? I think it was this way. It's going to be this way. What I was thinking is make it like a file folder. So let's ink this up real quick. So that's done, and I don't forget to do it. Right. Oops. I'm going to set that up there for a minute. No, I'm not. I need to know the measurements. Okay, so I have this book. This is a cookbook, it said. I didn't look in it when I got it. Marge's Menu. I thought, okay, it's got recipes in it. They're strange, like alfalfa. I don't know. But it's got this pretty parchment paper, and the back of every single one of them is plain. So I've just been taking them out and using them for parchment paper. And I only paid 50 cents, or I got it free. I can't remember which, because my thrift store is 50 cents. Or oftentimes they have free books, or they have books for $1, or, you know, so likely I got it free, because I don't know that I would have bought it. I can't remember, but the most I paid was 50 cents. So I just have been using this. For, okay, is this wide enough? Oh yeah, that's wide enough. It's almost perfect. Just gonna have to cut a little off of it. So, let me get my pencil. I need to cut it to about right there, I believe. And then I want it to be let's see. I want it to be, I need to make sure I have enough room to make my file tab, so I'm going to make it right about right here, because I can cut off the bottom if I've got it too tall, but I can't add to it. So let's cut right here and cut right here, and let's see if that's okay to be right there. I wonder if that's going to be too close to the, oh, I got this wrong again. That's good. I'm gonna put it this way because I'm covering up all that beautiful tea staining, or dyeing, or coffee dye, or whatever I did to it. I'm gonna cut just a hair more off of that. Okay. So now, cut it that way, and I've got this here. Yeah, that'll be good. And then, ooh, I didn't leave a whole lot, but I think it'll be okay. Let me get my thing here. Oops, wrong one. There we go. Okay, I got that way. I keep all of these type things in a box underneath my trimmer. Okay, so I'm going to make that about 2.5 inches, I think. Oh, I need my trimmer back. I don't know what I was thinking. My trimmer back. I'm not feeling well at all today, so I'm kind of... I have this cold and sore throat, and really, I wanted to go back to bed, and I thought, no, Gina, you are not doing that. You are not giving in to this. You are just not. So all I did is I cut down to where the dip was. I'm sorry, I should have told you what I was doing. And you probably couldn't even see me, could you? This is what I did. Why this? Okay. So like when I punched it, and there was the dip, and so then I just cut straight line down to the dip. That gives me that. Now, this is kind of, I did yesterday, I made, it's kind of a little bit different than I usually do this. And yesterday I followed Scrimping Mommies. I should be talking, okay, let me get back over here where I'm not getting blocked by my shoulder. Yesterday I followed Scrimping Mommy's tutorial for her faux memory decks card, and I had I think I'll have this up Saturday on my channel, and then this was up, this goes up on Friday. Today's June 1st that I'm recording this, and so that'll be June 3rd, and then this is up June 4th, I think. I don't have my filming in my remote, and I'll look at the dates. Yeah, this Scrimping Mommy thing went the Friday, June 3rd, and this video that we're doing right now will go up June 4th, and so I did this yesterday. Scrimping Mommy's video, she had this tutorial on how to make a faux memory decks, and that's how she did it, only she did to 2 for the faux memory decks because it's smaller, and then she just went to the end like this, and I liked that rather than doing it in the middle. I liked how it came out, and so that's kind of how I'm doing it, a little bit different than normal, and that's how this came out. This is what I made from her tutorial, and I really liked that. So I thought, well, for my pocket, my file folder pocket, I'm going to kind of follow that. So then we're going to round all the corners here. So I'm kind of doing a little bit of the same thing I did yesterday, following how she did her faux memory decks, only I'm not doing memory decks, because I don't want the holes at the bottom. I want it to look more like a file folder today. I probably should have made that longer so I could put Crossing the Creek. Maybe I can cut up Crossing the Creek and put it there. That's what we'll do. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. But I wondered, I gotta get a drink. I'm sorry. My throat is just killing me. It is hurting so bad. I just can't even, I don't know. I think I have to go to the doctor. At first I thought all of this was because I sat around the fire, the campfire Saturday night, because I always get a little icky after that. But I don't know. Today's Wednesday and that was Saturday, and I'm getting worse every day, so I don't know. Like at first, it was just in the morning I'd feel a little, you know, like icky. But this is going on, and it's all day long, all night long. Ooh. So I don't know. Okay, so that's going there, but I thought I had this beautiful, I used this yesterday too, and I thought I might try to put a little bit of that on there. A little strip of that to make it look really pretty. I'm telling you, I'm loving this stuff. A little bit across there. Maybe I want a little bit more than that. Well, let's see. Let's cut right here. Let's see how that looks. Ouch. Yeah, that's better. I like that better. Maybe we want this side, because this side is more distressed. Get that off of there so I can see what I'm doing. Line that up with that side of the card over here. Okay. And we'll get this. We'll get this glued down. I wonder if that would glue down with my tacky glue. Let's see. I'm going through a lot of my... That's not my tacky glue I want. Oops. The lid won't go back on now. That tacky glue hasn't had a lid on it. Must have jumped off. Huh. It's not even dried up. Sometimes the lid pops off of this one. Just pops right off. Ah, I can't get off of it. I've got to search for the lid to it now. It'll show through on these thin pages. Now let's crossing the creek. easiest way to do it, I think. It's hard to see where I'm tearing though. Ah! It's moved on me. It's hard on this glass mat sometimes. Things want to slide around. I should have put a paper underneath it. Okay, so will it fit on there like that? No. So I think I will tear at crossing the creek. Okay. Okay. Oops. I think I might use my glue stick for that. Let's see how I want before I go trying to put it on there. Crossing the creek. I think like that would look cute. I still have it where you can see it. Yes. Alright, now I'll put this on here, but I guess it was hangover, but that's okay. I thought, let me wipe my hands up. I have dirty hands. So I haven't put Petty on there. We gotta do that too. Do that real quick. Can't get that glue off. That glue is so hard to get off. Sometimes, like this morning, I made 3 videos yesterday, and this morning I still, when I was in the shower, I noticed I still had some glue on me. Okay, let's do Pet and Patty real quick. Let's see, Pet's head and Patty's head and Paul's small head, wet head. Oh, I don't know. That might not work. I don't know. That might not work. I might put the lid on here. Okay, I have some of these linens in here. And I wondered about putting an edging underneath here, like cutting the edging off. That one I'm not going to, because that one I think I'll wrap around a journal. I got these at an auction, or not, at yard sale this weekend. That one probably won't work. I don't know, maybe I don't have one that's going to work. Just that underneath it might look, if I cut a little bit of that and put underneath it, might look pretty. This one is a beautiful I think that's too much. That would be way too much under there. Okay, we're down to 1. I guess my bright idea is not working. This is pretty bad. It's ruined. There's stuff all over it. Like, I don't know if you can see, but I don't know what they did to this. but I don't think this blue is the right color at all with the, if I put that under, I don't think that's going to go with that green at all. So yes, I got this to cut up all of these things to go in there. Okay, so back to the stuff I already had in here, because I want something more on here. I don't want just this. I want something between here to kind of hang out the bottom of the journal. So I'm going to figure out what's in here that I have already in here. Huh. Or I may have to go to my other stuff. Find out what I can find. Now this pink might look pretty. Have we already used the pink? Let's pull back this. Let's make sure. Let's put it back in the journal here to make sure that I'm doing what needs to be done here. Sorry about my weird voice. I'm listening to myself thinking, I don't even sound like me right now. Okay, so, oh, we used that pink right here, so maybe I shouldn't use that again already. Let's put the pin back in that. Probably shouldn't use that again already. I'm just striking out. Not finding anything. Got this pretty white. I'm not saying yay about the white. This green would be pretty, but it's huge. It's just huge. It's just too big, I think. Yeah, it'd be pretty, but that's just monstrous to go underneath there. That's too big. Oh, darn. I was like, oh, I found something, and it's that little bit piece. Oh, darn. Okay. Let's look in my jar. Looky what I just found in my jar. It's just a scrap, but it is big enough. And I think that looks nice. What do you think? I think I like that. Thank you, jar. I have a jar. And when I have scraps, I throw them in here. And that jar just made the day, I think. Because I think that looks nice. Okay, let's get that down. Let me get us some tape here. What we will do is we will tape it down here. This is beautiful. This is Hobby Lobby is what that is. It's new, it's not old. I'm sorry, I had to have a drink. My throat is, oh. I've already told you that though. I won't tell you that again, but I just did, didn't I? Oopsie. Sorry about that. Okay, I blow my nose. I can't sniffle in your ears. I'd rather blow my nose than sniffle in your ears for the rest of the video. I don't like sniffling in your ears. Not gonna work. I have to have this. Sorry, my fingernails don't work anymore. They hurt. They don't work. They're awful. I had never heard of nail psoriasis until I got it. It's awful. It truly is. Okay, now well, I think I'll just try to cut that off rather than glue it down. I don't want this to cause a problem with things slipping in and out of the thing. Okay, but I put my stuff up and I need it again to make this a pocket. Do I want to use this? Yeah, this will be fun. Or maybe my thin. I think I'll use my thin so it can be as big a pocket as it can be. But I'm going to use my thin down here at the bottom. Or my thick, I mean. Not my thick, but this one. And I'm going to go over the top of that. Okay. I hope this will be enough. That's not going to work. I can't do it. Too thin to get my finger down on. Trying to decide if I think that's enough to keep this pocket on here. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself without my decision there. Now I'm making it as thick as it would have been if I'd used my thicker one. But I'm just not sure that's enough. I don't want it to come off on somebody. The temperature must be going up outside. It was cold earlier, and now it's getting really warm in my room. Either that or my temperature is going up. One or the other. I wouldn't be surprised on either. You know what, I bet my pen for weeding would be good for this, but I'm not going to use my pen because I need it for weeding. Okay, so I'm going to place this so that little bit of lace is hanging down out of. I love all this up here. So there we go. So when this is in the journal, that little bit will be hanging out. I think that will be very pretty. So that is what we got accomplished today. Yay! So let me stand up and show it to you. Here we go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Thank you for joining me today. You have a blessed day. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you give me a thumbs up, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. It would help me out so much. Remember, this is my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. This journal will be. So, thank you. You have a blessed day. Bye-bye. See you soon.